Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we have another problem of the day, that is make two arrays equal by reversing subarrays. Okay, so what this problem states, that we have two arrays, that is target and ARR, and we are tasked with making this ARR array equal to target array. Okay, and how we can do that? Well, they said that we can choose a subarray from our ARR and we have to reverse it, and we can do this in any number of steps. Okay, and we have to return if these ARR can be modified into the target array, and if that is true, then we have to return true, or else we have to return false. Okay, so this problem is not particularly about knowing that minimum number of steps that you need or all. So that will be pretty much a medium level problem. So I guess there is a LeetCode problem, particularly facing that same thing. But in this case, we just have to tell them that okay, this is a possible solution, and we can do this no matter how many steps we take. So the main observation about this problem is that if there is numbers present in ARR which also exist in target array, that means the problem is solvable. So we can return true. Okay. And here is one edge case, that is, if you see that we all have to just see that, okay, there is a number in ARR which exists in target array. That means we can use a set, but that's not true. There is another case, that is, I have taken this fourth case. And in this case, we have 1, 2, 3 as the unique values in target array. And when we see in our ARR, that also says that 1, 2, 3 exist. Those are the unique values. But here the answer will be false. The main reason is that we have two instances of 1 in our target array, and there is only one instance of 1 in our ARR array. So that means this problem is not solvable. Okay, since we have to return false. So the first thing is that when this problem will be false, the next case will be that when there is a difference in number of element. Okay, that is, in this case there is 9 present in our target array, but there is no 9 in our target in our ARR. We have 11 in our ARR array. Okay, that means this problem is not solvable. Hence we return false. So the first thing that comes into our mind is to use a hash map, which can be a valid option, because when I solved this problem, my first approach was to use a hash map. Here is the solution for that. I was using two hash maps, and I was just comparing the hash map values. But this approach is not much optimal, as it uses two hash maps, so the space complexity is not good, and also the runtime complexity is not that very great. So what is the optimal approach? The optimal approach will be to make a new array, that is a vector array, and if we can see the constraints, that means the elements, the maximum value of an element in both the arrays can be 1,000. That means we can make a vector of 1,000 elements, let's say 1,001, just for the safety, and we can initialize it with the 0. I'm going to name this vector. Okay, and what we can do is, first we will traverse through our target array, and at every index we will consider this as the index, and we will increment the values of that index. Okay, so when we do this, there will be some sort of values in this array. Okay, and the frequencies will be calculated. For example, there are two instances of 1. Okay, in this array, a vector of 1 will be 2. Okay, and then once we have done the operation of on the first array, then we have to move on to the next array, and in this we have to decrement the values. Okay, and at the end, all we have to do is we have to check this vector array, and we have to see if there exist any non-zero values. If there is a non-zero value, that means the answer will be false, because there will be difference in frequencies in both the arrays, or there will be difference in the elements in both the arrays, like for example this. So let's just code this up, and what I'm going to do is for auto. x in target, we will increment the value of x, and the next thing is operation of our next array, vector of x minus minus. And at the last, we have to check if there is a non-zero value. So we can do that is uh, if x is not equal to 0, then we have to return false, or else we can return